Welcome to CES 2026 here in Las Vegas. Now, this is where you come if you love tech, because there are thousands and thousands of products here for every single tech lover. And because there are so many, sometimes it's really hard to try and whittle down 5 of the best, but that's what this cool tech video is all about. So we're going to show you 5 of the coolest products that we found at this year's CES. And let's start with something that actually took us away from the conventional here and made us go and climb mountains. This is the Hypershell X Ultra. You've definitely seen and heard of them even before CES, but what they make is wearable exoskeleton power suits, and that is really cool. These are built to help your legs feel lighter, reduce fatigue, and keep you moving comfortably even when you're covering serious distances. One of the biggest things that Hypershell is doing at CES is something called the Hypershell 100. Now, instead of just showing off the exoskeletons, what they decided to do, Hypershell, was hand out 100 units to help people walk the thousands of steps here at the convention center. Think about it, CES honestly is miles of walking and your feet and your legs get tired quickly. With the Hypershell power suit, those miles feel so much easier. Your legs feel fresher and you end the day with more energy. It was basically like a real show floor test drive. It uses lightweight carbon fiber and titanium, weighs about 1.8 kilograms without the battery, and runs a 1000 watt motor that can boost endurance by up to 39% and speed up to 25 kilometers per hour. You get 2 batteries, fast charging, IP54 protection, and support for multiple move types. It's all powered by an upgraded AI system that maps your movement and can be controlled through your phone or smartwatch. This thing is designed for serious movement with a lightweight carbon and titanium build, a powerful motor, and smart assistance that helps adapt to how fast you move. You get long battery range, multiple modes for different environments, and the whole experience feels natural instead of mechanical. So whether someone is tackling CES halls or heading into nature, the X Ultra shows how wearable robots can actually fit into everyday adventures. And as I mentioned, to show this off, Hypershell even took people outside of Las Vegas for the ultimate field test. A few of the AA team actually got to leave the convention center and go and test these out in the Red Rock Canyon, and I am very jealous of this because they got to try out exactly what these Hypershell exoskeletons are made for. Trying these out in real conditions and on real terrain was really useful, and let me tell you, these exoskeletons made a real difference. So CES 2026 I think is the place where Hypershell showed that robotic wearables are something that are becoming mainstream, and I think the next couple of years for those robotic wearables are going to be quite interesting. I have seen a lot of smart security cameras while trawling the halls here at CES 2026, but nothing caught my eye quite like this one. Here's a question. What happens when you have land to protect and you do not have power or connectivity? This is exactly the problem Puwell's MileFlask tech is built to solve. MileFlask is designed for seriously long distance and truly remote environments. These outdoor cameras are rugged and solar powered, and thanks to Puwell's MileCast Plus engine tech, it can actually deliver stable HD video transmission from up to 1 mile away. Here at CES we got to see it live, and Mr. Lee, CEO at Puwell, joined us to discuss a solution that promises to change rural security.
We are very excited to introduce our new brand Showmo and showcase our latest innovation at the CES 2026. It's designed for the rural monitoring, powered by our MileCast technology, can deliver a mile-scale wireless video transmission, and we are proud to launch it today. We are confident in this product because it has been validated in real outdoor environments.
We even had an expert tell us how the distance is achieved.
We use Wi-Fi Halo. Wi-Fi Halo operates in the sub-gigahertz spectrum, which enables the longest range, the highest wall penetration. It is an IP standard, which gives you the highest data rates. It is perfectly suited for mile-long camera operation, which gives you the clearest pictures, but also the data to transmit that video. And you can record and stream at high resolution.
And I even got a glimpse of some live footage of the cameras from a customer's ranch. But I wanted to know what's next and why the partnership works so well.
So we want next chip will be even more standalone and can more easier be integrated into each system. Because I think most Micro and Showmo have a very exactly the same quality of a go-to adventure, emphasizing good quality and helpful product to the customers.
Next up is a concept, and it's the first concept that I've seen at CES this year, and this one comes from Razer, and it is called Project Motoko. Now, I know what you're thinking already. AI headphones don't sound like a good idea, but it actually makes sense. These headphones have dual first-person cameras on the bottom of each side, which basically enables real-time object and text recognition. When I used this, it gave me tips on games when I asked how to defeat an enemy. I was even able to ask it to read a menu in Japanese and then have it tell me exactly how to order what I wanted in Japanese. The object detection on this as well was actually really impressive. It recognized this as being the Rosetta Stone, not the original, but a copy. It gave me info on that and then started to translate exactly what it said. And the reason I think this is a really good idea is because this AI stuff is usually in glasses, which a lot of people don't really want to wear because a lot of people wearing them don't actually need to wear glasses, but everyone wears headphones. When asking questions, the microphones only pick up your voice, and unlike the AI glasses, you can actually hear what it's saying back to you because it's in your headphones. You can even do standalone commands with the headphones, like asking what the weather is, but this does need to be paired with your phone. Now, Razer didn't tell us exactly what chip was running this, how much they'll cost, when they're coming out, but I like the idea of this. Having AI and cameras built into your headphones, I think is something that's pretty neat. Next up is a handheld that I'm very excited about, and this one comes from Lenovo, and it is the Lenovo Legion Go 2 that's been powered by SteamOS. This is the Lenovo Legion Go, powered by SteamOS, and it's Lenovo's most powerful handheld yet to natively ship with Valve's SteamOS gaming platform. What makes this special is how it blends desktop-class performance with a genuinely console-like experience. Inside this, you're getting up to an AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme processor, up to 32 gigs of LPDDR5X memory, and up to 2 terabytes of PCIe SSD storage. One of my favorite parts of this is that it actually has expandable storage of up to 2 terabytes. Like, I love expandable storage. Now, all of that power that I mentioned is pushed through SteamOS, which is optimized to fully take advantage of the hardware. This brings even more demanding AAA games to life on a massive 8.8-inch pure sight OLED display. SteamOS is designed around controller inputs, so everything feels fast and effortless. You get full access to your Steam library, cloud saves, Steam chat, built-in game recording, and the full Steam store, making this feel less like a PC you have to manage and more like a console you can take anywhere and just enjoy. Now, if you want to pick this up, it is going to start from $1,199, so it's up to you to decide whether that is a bargain or not, but it is coming later on this year in June 2026. And finally, this would not be a cool tech video without mentioning a phone, and this one comes from Samsung, and you might be able to guess what it is. It is a Samsung Galaxy Z TriFold. Most of you would have seen the Galaxy Z TriFold at this point, but we finally got some hands-on time with it and we got to have a play with it. And before I run through a few of the specs, let's just admire what Samsung have done here. That we have a phone coming to the US that can fold open to be a tablet and it will fit into your pocket. The cover display is 120 Hz, it's 6.5 inches, and that is actually really close to the Galaxy Z Fold 7's cover display. Of course though, the hidden party trick of the Galaxy Z TriFold is that it can fold open to reveal a 10-inch tablet-like display. It definitely takes a few opening and closings to get the hang of how this fold opens up, but you get it wrong and then the phone will literally vibrate and it shows you an error message that you're folding it the wrong way, so it's pretty difficult to actually break this. I think what is impressive though, that when it is folded fully flat, it only measures 3.9 millimeters, which is thinner than most tablets. The battery though is only 5,600 milliamp hours, which I think for a phone is pretty cool and quite impressive, but for a 10-inch tablet, I'm not so sure. So we're gonna have to see how this one holds up. One of the big plus points though of this phone is its cameras, because it has the same 200 megapixel camera as the S25 Ultra. And then it has a 3x telephoto camera, and of course it has an ultra wide. Now, I know we've seen a trifold before from Huawei with the Mate X-T, and arguably that is the better trifold because it's basically 3 phones in one. But there's one thing I'm excited about with the Galaxy Z trifold. It's not its name because I think that's quite silly, but it's the fact that you have a 10-inch tablet that fits into your pocket. It's from Samsung, it's coming to the US, and it runs One UI 8. So like, there's a lot to like about this. And that wraps up our cool tech video here at CES 2026. And these are some of the best products that I've seen in quite a long time. So let me know what you think about these in the comments below. Before you head off, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you do that, then I will see you in the next video.